Yeah, Dan, thank you so much. We are so excited because we have the Preds public announcer, Paul McCann, right here with us today to break down tonight's big game.
And Paul, as always, thanks for coming back and getting up early.
My pleasure. Besides, I think my family would rebel if I did.
His daughter is one of our producers here, so we appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about tonight, obviously.
It's Christmas Day.
It is. There's some big stuff going on pre-game, though.
You know what? I'm telling you right now, if you're one of the lucky ones that have tickets for tonight's game, be there early. Get in your seat by 8:15. The opening is unbelievable. It's something that's never been seen before in the National Hockey League. Oh, nice. This is going to be a lot of fun.
And you're just not privileged to let that out right now. So
nope. You can torture me. I will not say anything.
Top secret stuff.
Put up your torture devices. Okay. They're not going to work, I don't think. Well, let's talk about the game, though. Let's talk about the team. You know, last year we had this big underdog mentality. Are they holding on to that this year? You know, we won the President's Cup. How are things different?
I think this year, you know, I can point that out by one thing. You look at the attitude of this team is very businesslike. After capturing the Central Division, the Western Conference points crown, and the President's Trophy, you would think that the plane back would be just a raucous party and everyone celebrating. Everyone that I spoke to that was on that plane was like, businesslike, we haven't done anything yet. We have a lot of work to do. And I really like their theme. Their theme is 61 minutes and 35 seconds, which means if they'd have gotten through 61 minutes and 35 seconds more last year, there'd be a cup in Nashville right now. This is a focused hockey team, and they're going to have to be because getting back is tough. It's not easy to get to the final, let alone lift that chalice.
But it left them hungry. They're
hungry
for
it. I think that's what the thing is. We were so close that fire is burning.
Oh, and trust me, I can kind of feel that only because I always wanted to call a Stanley Cup. I always wanted to call the presentation of the Stanley Cup. I just didn't want to do it for Pittsburgh.
I know. And they won last night, by the way.
Yeah, you know, our team has been firing on all cylinders. What is so special about this team? What do you think sets them apart?
Honestly, I think it's a matter of there's not one person to stop. You know, with Pittsburgh, you stop Sidney Crosby, you stop Evgeny Malkin, chances are you stop the team. With Colorado, you stop Nathan McKinnon, good chance you stop the team. Who do you scheme against with this team? If you try and stop the Jofa line, the fist line gets you. You try and stop the fist line, the Jofa line gets you. You try and stop those two, well, you're probably not going to stop both of those lines, and there's solid depth in our third and fourth lines as well. This is a very, very deep team.
It is a deep team. And the thing, too, about the Avs is they had the worst record in history, they came from behind this season, and then from behind to the playoffs. So that says a lot about their gumption.
They had a 47-point turnaround.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like they were the worst team in the league last year, and they have really turned it around. They've got good chemistry. They're a little injured, but again, if you want to know if they have a chance, remember last year we went into the playoffs as an 8 seed and knocked off the 1 seed. So, you know, that's the exact situation that Nashville is in right now, only reversed. We're the hunted now.
That was a good lesson, though. Can't take anything for granted. Right now we're looking at Sky 5 this morning. You can see how quiet it is down there. Dan Kennedy's like one of the lone guys down there, but then look in 2017. Things will be so different tonight. Talk a little bit about the energy and the atmosphere that people maybe who have never been to a playoff game, what can they experience down there?
First off, the party in the park is always fun. You know, you get together with other Predator fans. I mean, let's face it, there's only 17,300 tickets to be had for the game. And there were hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, I remember back to Game 6. I mean, you had the CMA Fest going on. You had Game 6 going on. It was just an amazing day in Nashville, and I think you're going to see more of that this year, and hopefully we have that exact same conflict coming up this year.
Yeah, we hope so. And we hope we can get through till June and that we can have that cup and take it down Broadway in Nashville and celebrate. I can see it. I can envision.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It's an exciting time, absolutely. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here, and have great fun tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're going to need a nap today after getting up this morning.
No worries.
You're too excited.
No worries.
Thank you so much, Paul. And we have details on how you can get tickets ahead in a special pregame show. That's going to be tonight, right before the puck drops. Make sure you tune in for that at 6:30 this evening. It's very special. You do not want to miss that.